you've got mail.
Hello friends and happy autumn. I'm so excited it's finally autumn. It's just the best season in London, along with spring and summer. Every season is the best season in London, except for winter actually. Winter should be enjoyed in Norway. Anyway, I'm rambling. I'm in London this morning. I'm on my way to see Alex for brunch. We've got a little brunch date. He was in London yesterday with a friend, so he stayed overnight and I came in with the train. And we rarely get the chance to do like a London day together. I don't know why, so I thought it was finally time. We are headed to the riding house in Bloomsbury. I've never been there before, so I'm very excited. I actually haven't had a morning coffee yet today, and it is 1:30, so not really brunch time, but you know me, I am not a morning person, so having to get into London takes a while. That means brunch is going to be at lunchtime. So yeah, I'm very excited to have my first coffee and have some food. I'm also just so excited to have a full-on day in beautifully autumnal London. The leaves are just falling, it's gorgeous. After brunch, we've got some fun plans. We're seeing some friends that are going to move to New Zealand for a last little coffee, and I think I want to hit up some bookshops, you know, just do all the things I love. Now, let's find Alex and this brunch place.
This is your full veggie. This is your bacon pancake. This is
We just had a delicious lunch at Riding House and we are so full. It was a little bit bigger than we expected, so we kind of over-ordered, and now we are feeling very, very full, but we are actually on our way to see our friends for coffee now, so we're going to be even more full. But it's fun to have a lot of social plans, and we had a little bit of time to mooch around the bookshops. It's actually a really cute area. I've never been around. I've been in Bloomsbury before, but not that particular little street, and it was really nice. Now we are on our way to Fortitude, which is a beautiful bakery. I wish I had space for something baked, because it's like one of the best bakeries in town, but I think I'm just gonna have to go for a coffee and maybe even decaf, because I'm coffeeed out. Thank you.
yeah, they just.
You know, just are like, yeah, do you want to?
How much would that translate to?
Why is it not making why is it not making grasshopper sounds? Oh, it's hopped on to the grass.
Like a boulevard, starting again till the end. Only when you're paying attention to them. And everyone was getting in, but you can't swim. And all the waves were crashing in. Don't you believe anything?
I let Dane know I'm in London.
No, I don't. Know where the money goes. as the river flows.
We've definitely been very time optimistic today. We thought that we would have time to go to all these bookshops. I had a plan to go to Waterstones and get some film photos because there's a beautiful like black and white film photo booth. But as we got there, it was closed, so that's really sad. And we didn't really have the time to go to any of the shops that we planned. We wanted to go to Treadwell's Books. We even wanted to go to Uniqlo. That also closed at 6. I forget that things close on a Sunday. I was very optimistic about how much time we would have, so that's a bit unfortunate. But we did have a really good time with our friends, and we did actually have time to go to Fortitude Bakery just before they closed, so it was literally the last 10 minutes of opening. But yeah, a bit unfortunate we didn't have time for the other things, but I'll list them on screen so that if you are in the area, there are quite a lot of nice things that you can do around the area for autumn. But I think we will actually start heading home now because it's around, oh, where are we? It's around 5 p.m. and we want to get home in time to make dinner. It is a Sunday, so we want to get ready for work tomorrow. So it's a bit of a short and sweet day in London actually. I thought we would have more time, but there'll be loads of more autumnal things to do, so I'm just excited. Everything just looks so beautiful today, so that's made me really happy, even though we had a couple of unfortunate things happening as well. So I'll do a quick little outfit check for the day. I'm wearing my Sebago loafers. I bought this skirt in Norway secondhand, so it was literally like £15 and it's so beautiful. It came in a 2-piece, but I didn't buy the top, so I feel really sad that I've separated them. But beautiful 100% cotton vintage skirt. And then Alex actually got me this jacket. It's from Another Story, so I got it last year, but they might have something similar this year. And my bag, you've seen this before, this is my trusted Simpagni bag. I just love the brown. It looks particularly good when I separate them like this. It's kind of like, just goes together so well. So that's my outfit, and my glasses as usual are Jimmy Fairley. And if you're ever wondering anything I'm wearing, I usually link it in my shop my, so I'll put that link in the description as well. Yeah, outfit check.
You remember the bank? No, everybody was taking.
Had a lovely slow morning. It's been like intermittent sunny and rainy all morning, which has been beautiful. It's just been so nice to have like an at-home morning. We were actually meant to go to Bristol this weekend to see friends, but then Alex's sister has been pregnant and it turns out that she was about to give birth right as we were going to go to Bristol, so we just decided to not go and stay home so we could be available. And I'm so glad we did, because she gave birth last night and she called us this morning and we saw the baby, and it's just so special. I love the baby so much already and I can't wait to meet him tomorrow. So I've been journaling about that all morning. I'm really trying to capture as many of my feelings and thoughts in the moment in journal format, because I take so many photos and it's lovely to look back on the photos and see visually what I was up to. I'm just like obsessed with documenting every single moment of my life because I have such bad memory that I need to document it. And it's the same with journaling. Like, I not only want to see the photos of what I was doing and what was happening, but I want to record how I was feeling. So that's been really special. I wish I was like an aesthetic journaler in the way that, like, I don't know if you know Elena, I don't know how to say her name, Elena T. I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing her name, but she's amazing at doing like really beautiful journal spreads. You have to follow her on YouTube, she's so talented. And I wish my journaling was the same, but it really isn't. Like, I'm just a messy, full of thoughts, like chaotic type of person, and I just need to scribble down every single minute detail of what I'm feeling, what I'm thinking, how I am, what's going on in my life. And I just cannot do that in like a beautiful aesthetic way. Like, my handwriting is horrible, and I write in this like ugly like fake leather book from like a random company, because a few years ago I decided that if I tried to aim for perfectionism in like a beautiful book, I just would never get anywhere. Like, I was like always like waiting for like the right moment to write in the most beautiful way when I had these special notebooks to write my diary. But I decided if I'm gonna actually keep up with the documenting of my life, I just need to be able to like whip any pen out, not worry, and just scribble things down. And it's actually gotten to the point where like I feel like I'm not even writing fast enough by hand. So I've started journaling on my laptop as well, because I can pretty much type as fast as I can think. So now my journal entries are like all over the place. Some of them are in like a long Google document and some of them are in here. But I do really love doing it by hand still when I'm like sitting on the sofa, when I just like the analog way of doing it, you know. But sometimes if I have a lot on my mind and I'm feeling some type of way, I need to get my laptop out and I need to just like crank it all out. So yeah, I just love journaling, and I wish I could do it as beautifully as people like Elena T, but that's just not my style. I'm just a scribbler. I need to just write faster than the wind and get everything out there in exactly the way that I'm feeling it in that exact moment. So that's my life when it comes to journaling. That's what I've been journaling about this morning, how we have a new family member, which is so special. Other than those exciting news, I don't really have anything too exciting on this weekend. I just really wanted to have a cozy weekend at home. I feel like I had such a fun, busy summer, and now I'm just really excited to get into the autumn mode of like slower pace of life, being at home a lot more, just enjoying this space, you know. Like, I need to make the most of my rent, to be honest.
Like, what was your dream when you were a kid? And I'm sure
the autumn chill in the air, so I think it's the perfect time to make a cinnamony, sugary apple crumble and watch a really cozy autumn movie. So let's go and do that. the apples are just pottering away on the hob. I'm just kind of eyeballing a recipe. I always just make apple crumble differently every single time, but this time I thought I would warm it all up with a bit of maple syrup, sugar, and a bit of water. Although I think I'm gonna take the water, leave the water in, and then like reduce it almost to a bit of a syrup and then pour that on top. We'll see. But while that warms up, I'm just thinking about which autumn movie to watch, and that made me think of something, and I'm not sure if anyone else can relate, so I thought I'd bring it up. But do you ever feel like you are like saving the good things for later, but then when it is later? Because every single autumn, every single season that comes around, I'm always like looking forward to watching the movies, doing the things, doing the activities, but I always feel like I need to like save it until it's like the right moment. And I think it's because I really enjoy the lead up. So like I've always been more into Advent than actual Christmas, if that makes sense. I just like love the like anticipation of Christmas coming, the anticipation of autumn coming, whereas like when it's actually come around, I sometimes forget to do all the things. So I'm trying to do more things this year rather than save them all. But I was just thinking about it because there are so many autumn movies I want to watch, but I was like, no, I need to save that one, I need to save this one, that's for later, like for the perfect time. But I'm like, when is the perfect time, you know? Obviously there are some movies that are like late autumn movies, like Twilight. I always do a Twilight rewatch, but like late autumn, like October time. And like I always watch Practical Magic, that's late autumn time, that's like Halloween time, you know? But then like early autumn, I always watch Pride and Prejudice in early autumn, so maybe I'll watch that one tonight. That's like a September movie, that's like late summer going into autumn, so actually that's pretty perfect. But then it's like you've got May, or all the other like kind of typical autumn movies. When do you watch them? Because I'm always saving them, but then it's like, then autumn is going to go away. It always goes too quick every single year. Every single season always goes too quick and it goes away from me, and I'm like, no, I didn't do all the things I wanted to do. So I need to not save them, I need to just watch them. And same with like all the activities. I'm like, oh, I want to go to HomeSense and buy some like autumn decorations, but like later when it's like real autumn. But it's like, when is real autumn? Obviously it's still early autumn. It's like, actually factually it's not actually autumn, it's only autumn next week. And I'm a little bit of a pedantic when it comes to that, but this year I'm getting into the autumn spirit early because autumn just came to London really quick this year. And I can't help the seasons just come, and I just have to roll with it, you know, I have to live in the present. So this year I'm getting into the autumn spirit early, but yeah, anyway, I need to just not wait. So I actually booked to go and do the pumpkin, go to the pumpkin patch. I've already booked that because I'm like, I need to make sure I'm doing all these things before autumn is over. And I know that like I shouldn't be rushing it because like we're not even in autumn. It's fine, I need to not rush. Autumn hasn't even come. But this year I just want to make sure that I'm not saving all the things, because that is so typical for me to do. I'm just like, oh, I'll do that when it's like the perfect time. But then the perfect time never comes around. You need to make the perfect time and just get cozy and watch the things and do the activities and not wait for this unknown time. I don't know if that makes sense to anyone else but me. I'm a bit weird in that way, but yeah. What autumn movie to watch tonight? I think maybe Pride and Prejudice, because that's just a perfect September watch. And I know that it's not technically like an autumn movie in other people's eyes, but it is to me. It's a late summer, early autumn movie to me, and I watch it every single year. It's my favourite movie of all time. I'm a huge Jane Austen fan. If you follow me on TikTok, you know I did a Jane Austen themed birthday party a couple of years back. I'm celebrating 10 years in England next year, and I might just make that just Jane Austen themed like celebratory party as well, because I just love Jane Austen that much. She's probably my favourite writer of all time. Oops, I talked too long, and now the apples are a little bit soggy. Whoopsie. Let's get these in the oven. I want to drink this cinnamony sugar water mixture. It smells incredible. I might try to boil it down a little bit. So I forgot to say, but I cheated a little bit. I already have the crumble mix. I made this a few months ago when we had some friends over, and I made an apple crumble for all of us. So I had lots of leftover, so I thought I might as well use that. I made this with brown sugar, so it's gonna be like a really caramelly, like just delicious cinnamon apple crumble. I took it out of the freezer and I've tried to unfreeze it, so hopefully it'll crumble. But first, let's see if I can get this reduced. Okay, it is reduced down. I don't know why I did that. I'm not sure if it's gonna make a difference, but it smells cinnamony, and I just wanted all the cinnamon goodness to be in the apple crumble. Okay, now let's make sure this actually is crumbly enough. Oh my god. Today is the last day to watch Pride and Prejudice on Netflix. That's so lucky! And I almost waited for the perfect time to watch it. I could have missed my chance. That is just, I don't know what the word is for that, but I'm so relieved that I decided to watch it tonight. Oh my goodness. They better get it back on Netflix before next year, because this is a yearly rewatch for me. I'm so sorry if you haven't watched it yet this year. Like, where are we gonna watch it if we can't watch it on Netflix?